to let you know about all the lovely things and the fundraising we've done.
That has been an incredible performance so far, I think, but coming to some serious matters, we're just going to talk to you about what we've been doing so far with our charity. We've got so many leaflets there on your table, which has made our job really easy today. I think it pretty much lists what we've been doing since 2003. But VJ was meant to do this whole talk, but he has this excuse that he has to move the PowerPoint slides or something like that. So anyway, I'm hoping he will join in.
Well, all those leaflets are for you to take away and read at leisure, and it gives you a gist of what we've been doing. As we said, Sirumalargal is a Tamil word meaning little flowers, and the little flowers are the little kids that we have taken upon ourselves to help and nurture them into better citizens. So we are a registered Scottish charity. We have been registered since 2013, but our charitable work has been going on since 2003 in an informal way.
So what inspired us? So that's the question, I think when I want to talk about this, I get really emotional. I don't know if many of you have seen or read through our website. I see myself as one of these little flowers. So when I was young, I still remember the days, when I had to go to school without proper uniform or proper shoes. So we went through all these phases, but the one thing which was drilled into us was that education. Education is really important if you want to make it in life. So we come from India, as you know, from South India. And if I had not studied, or if I had not put in all my efforts into education, I wouldn't be standing here in front of you, talking to you. And as you know, I am a doctor, qualified doctor, VJ is, and lucky for us, lucky for each other, we met in medical school, and that's where our journey started. So education actually brought us together, and has kept us together here in Scotland.
So today is not about these privileged kids who've got fantastic education here. It's about kids from the village where I grew. There are many kids who have not had the opportunity to get the privileged education that we both have had. So we started from home, Danish Mission School in Parikal, that's my village where I was born and brought up. And we thought, let's do something in this village to inspire some kids, to educate them. So I had a surprise birthday party, in 2007, and we raised some money and built 4 classrooms in this school. Unfortunately, a cyclone came and blew those, classrooms away. So we thought, let's organize a registered charity, raise some money, and provide a better infrastructure for these happy little kids. This is the kitchen, would you believe it? And some of the classrooms are held under a tree rather than in proper, structured building that we have here.
So taking over, this is our motto, which you probably have read already. So education, citizenship and community development and promotion of equality and diversity. So this is really close to our hearts, and I really become emotional when I think about it, because 10 years ago this was a dream. I never thought I would be standing here on a stage like this, and we would have a registered charity, and we would be doing this. And the first time, of course, VJ mentioned about the surprise party. 100 people turned up because it was VJ. You will all agree with that. And then we had some in a small level. And then what happened was that so many people who saw us doing what we were doing started putting their trust and faith in us, and we started generating money. And we were very particular that we made it clear that whatever money we were getting was going for the local cause. And the only way we could do it was to make sure that we got this registered as a charity. And would you believe it, here we are today, and it's all thanks to you all, I should say.
So what was our aim? We were planning to get a new building for this village, a purpose-built school, a safer environment for the smaller kids, better toilet facilities, clean drinking water, kitchen and computer facilities. We also go there every year to inspire all the kids and provide them some monetary help to pursue their higher studies. Once we were registered as a charity, this is the barren land that started into a proper school, and last year we inaugurated the brand new school for the kids. We were not alone in this journey. Rotary Club Bucky helped us, build toilets. They also helped us provide computers.
So you can imagine there is this village in one remote corner of India, and there in the toilets you have Bucky. Isn't that amazing? And there's Scotland there, and that's the theme of today. Today is about the Indo-Scottish collaboration, how we've made it possible. So, computer rooms. This is a new kitchen. Of course, it doesn't look too good, so that could be our next project, building a brand new kitchen.
The water that the children drink comes from 300, 400 feet below the ground, so it's high in fluoride content. So they get fluorosis or dental caries. So we've got a reverse osmosis plant that gives you the safe drinking water that we have from our tap, we're privileged to get. And this we did through the support from funds from Siruvalaga. And you can see the kids enjoying the clean and safe water. Our next project was a girls' school. The population, the strength of the school is 3,000, purely girls' school. We provided them with sports equipment this year. And the village where I grew, the high school has gone on to become a higher secondary school. So the kids don't have to travel 15 kilometers to pursue their higher secondary education.
Apologies for the blurred photo. I could not get a better picture, but I put this on just to highlight to you from the previous picture, this one, that the uniform that this boy is wearing. You see, the previous, was more pinkish, but you can see that the boy there, of course, we have no coordination whatsoever. That's why we are successful and we are on stage. Well, anyway, so the uniform that that boy was wearing, now that was a landmark event for us because we fought, or we contributed so much for this new school building so that, the school can get the higher secondary education. And the boy who was in that picture was actually one of the toppers in the 10th standard examination. And he's carried on and he's going to study in the same school for his 11th standard, which is equivalent to S5. So I think this is a big achievement which they couldn't have done without Siruvalaga. So that again is to me, is one of our biggest achievements. And our bid for the environment.
So we grow with your kindness, with your support and with your goodness. We're not alone in this journey.
So initially we were just focusing on one school, the Danish Mission High School, which as VJ said is in his village. But because we started doing all this, then we were able to expand our wings. And our wings are expanding, not because we are great, but because we have all this support from you all. So now we've moved on to another school, which is, which is a town near VJ's village. It's called Vilupuram. And in that girls' school, now we've provided computers for the girls there. And again, that was a really good thing.
And you can see the kids, they were learning about computers on the books, but now they are hands-on.
Would you believe, I think there are a few students here as well, you know. So these are children who were in their S5, S6 equivalent, and they were doing computing as one of their subjects, but they never get to see a computer. Or they would get to see only 1 hour a week or something like that. So now with these computers, you know, they have more hands-on. So again, that's incredibly good.
So we also sponsor individual students. This is a second-year medical student. We are paying his tuition fee.
Satish, his name is Satish. It's really funny because he chats to me on WhatsApp every day. So at 2 o'clock in the morning, my phone would buzz and he would say, "Good morning, ma'am," disturbing me from my sleep because it's already 6 o'clock in India and he's wishing me good morning.
And this is another dental student who has just joined his dental education this year. And this is a young girl who's just entering her secondary school. As we said, we can't do this alone, and thanks to all your support and encouragement that keeps us going. Our partners, Rotary Club Bucky, has been very, very supportive right from the start of this journey. Rotary Club Aberdeen, John Mill, will be going around here collecting the raffle, raffle tickets there. John has been a bridge, I should say, helping us showcasing Sirumalagal to the schools and different Rotaries in and around Aberdeen.
So the Robert Gordon students might be, interested to know that VJ was invited to Gordon's for the Enterprise Week in Primary 7. And Rotary Club Aberdeen is also arranging an upcoming musical event, the details of which is on your tables really. So yes, if you can, please support us.
And the Rotary Club in the village and surrounding area has provided some proper benches, otherwise these kids were sitting on the floor. We also support other charitable organizations. This is a tribal village in South India with no proper running water, no transport facilities. And the person you see on the left is an architect, a qualified architect who has resigned a job to go and provide help for the tribal villages, to build houses, to teach the kids some alternative technologies, some hands-on work so that they can earn a living.
So during our recent visit, this was one of the places we visited, and we've been really impressed with the Tulip Trust. So basically these are two architects who gave up their careers, who gave up their architecture to do charitable work, and at the moment they are focusing on building a school there for the tribal children. So they've just started the primary school and they have to raise funds now to have a proper school building there. So I would anticipate that the next year our fundraising and our focus will be on helping Tulip.
So where are we just now? We are supporting schools in and around the village. We're sponsoring individual students to pursue their higher studies, and we are supporting the charities with similar vision. And I've already mentioned about the local Aberdeen Touch, Albadonian Touch, and the Rotary clubs in and around Aberdeen, and all the sponsors seated here today. And of course, Sri Bhima's restaurant will be with us right from the inception of Sirumalagal. And the end result, happy kids, we hope these little flowers become fruitful citizens of the future.